In a small village, Ravi, a simple young villager with messy hair and tattered clothes, stands before the wise elder, Dadaji. If God exists, why doesn't he answer my prayers? Ravi demands. Dadaji, with a calm smile, hands him a mysterious oil lamp. This lamp will guide you to the truth. But beware, your doubt can extinguish its light. Reluctantly, Ravi sets off into the dense forest. As darkness surrounds him, the lamp glows steadily, filling him with cautious hope. Perhaps this will lead somewhere, he mutters, clutching the lamp tightly. As Ravi ventures deeper, strange whispers echo around him. Ravi, Ravi, they call. He spins around but finds no one. The lamp flickers and he grips it tighter. Suddenly, he feels a cold hand on his shoulder. A hermit steps out of the shadows, warning, turn back. The path ahead leads to doom. Who are you? Ravi demands. The hermit smirks but vanishes into thin air. Ravi is left confused but continues on his journey. Soon, he reaches a broken wooden bridge spanning a deep chasm. The lamp glows brightly, revealing hidden planks. With trembling legs, he steps forward, and as he moves, the bridge collapses behind him. In the deep forest, a glowing figure emerges, claiming to be the forest spirit. Your lamp belongs to me. Hand it over. No, Ravi shouts. The spirit's form twists into a monstrous creature. The lamp shines brighter, forcing the spirit to vanish. Continuing his journey, Ravi discovers an abandoned village. Empty houses line the streets, their doors ajar. He hears a child's laughter and follows it to a well. Inside, he sees his reflection, smiling back eerily. As the path shifts, Ravi grows frustrated and doubts the lamp's power. The lamp dims, and darkness creeps closer. In his moment of doubt, a massive tiger blocks his path, growling fiercely. Only those with pure faith may pass, it says. Ravi closes his eyes in praise. The tiger bows and steps aside. Ravi stumbles upon a city that seems to glow with golden light. Temples, markets, and palaces shimmer in the distance. He steps forward, but as he enters the city, it vanishes into dust. Only a barren desert remains. In the desolate desert, Ravi collapses in despair. I've seen nothing but illusions. Where is the truth? Suddenly, the lamp flares brightly as if responding to his plea. Ravi lifts his hands in silent prayer, feeling a warmth fill him from within. A soft voice speaks. Why do you doubt, Ravi? The truth was within you all along. Ravi's eyes widen as a divine figure, bathed in golden light, appears before him. The lamp now glows like the sun in his hands. The divine figure gestures toward a mirror of water. Look within, Ravi. The answers are not out there, but in your heart. Ravi gazes into the water, his reflection now calm and confident. His doubts begin to dissolve. The divine figure smiles. You sought proof, yet your actions proved faith. Ravi's heart glows brighter, illuminating the entire world. He realizes the lamp was never about seeking truth, it was about believing in the light within. Ravi now understands the truth. He is the keeper of light, and his faith can brighten the world. As he holds the lamp high, the darkness recedes from the land, and the people begin to see the light. Ravi returns to his village, his heart full of newfound faith. The villagers gather around, staring in awe at the glowing lamp. Ravi, the light is within you. Dadaji exclaims. As Ravi stands in the village, the divine figure watches from the distance. He now understands, the voice whispers. The lamp continues to glow, not just for Ravi, but for all who seek truth with faith. Ravi sits by a quiet river, the lamp beside him, as the village flourishes. He reflects on his journey, realizing the truth was always within him, not in the search for proof. The lamp's glow is now gentle, a constant reminder. One final test arrives. Ravi must decide whether to keep the lamp or pass it on to the next seeker. He smiles and hands it to a young boy from the village, knowing that faith will always lead the way. As the young boy walks away, Ravi watches the lamp's light begin to glow even brighter. It is no longer just an object, but a symbol of faith passed on from generation to generation. The cycle continues.